Well, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. Didn't I tell you already from the door that this was going to make the haters upset and angry? Watching me putting in a digital area rug, having a 159-inch screen at 1610 would boil their, well, I don't know, would boil their pudding. I don't know how you would say boil their blood, or I guess how you would say it. Yes, always upset, always hating on me. It's a shame. They spend more time hating on me than basically making products that actually work. Look, if you put more time into your product and made proper products that actually worked, you would actually be working and have less time for hating on me. This doesn't bother me one bit. How am I losing any business over this? I can come on here, I can show you my screens operate in fully lit environments. We don't have to use expensive projectors. We don't have to calibrate and fear the colors are going to wash out and become bland because we're in an environment with way too much light. We can pick up 100% contrast and don't need to spend the money for overpriced expensive projectors. And our product doesn't match house paint. Top of that, our product's tested. We have test demonstrations literally all over the website. And in his website, well, there's no test demonstration. There's nothing but a bunch of customers who got robbed of buying house paint and are all sitting in the dark, especially the one customer, and I feel sorry for him, who basically has a 4K projector, 200-inch screen, and he can't even display in a fully lit environment because his screen will wash out. I could watch the soccer game on the floor, or I could watch it on my giant screen. Now, keep in mind, Jamie, we're not going to have a whole day about you because I got things to do today. But, sorry, moving my camera stand around here. But keep in mind, apartment to apartment, my screen's 159 inches, 1610. My projector sits 21 feet from my screen, and I can pull up anything I want in a fully lit environment. You, on the other hand, are on an expensive ultra short throw. Your screen size is about 100 inches, and you still can't pick up an image in a fully lit environment. Trash day, people. So that just tells a lot right there. You spent all that money for that machine to just end up stuck in the dark. That tells a lot right there. So whether I'm in an apartment, whatever I'm in a house, my screens can pull up. You can't. And you spent all that money for that projector, and you're stuck in the dark with some Christmas tree lights splashed behind the back of your screen. Think about that. And you're telling people you're saving the money for what? To stay in the dark? I've heard you say on camera a few times that the customer's image will get better once he calibrates the projector. That's pretty sad. That means your screen paint don't work. That's what it is. And keep in mind, my friend, you match house paint right on camera for all to see, but you do want to act like it never even happened. You still continue to sell the same product on your website that you got caught scamming people in. So that pretty much, my friend, is a scammer at the end of the day. Your products match house paint. Customers overpaid for a product that they literally could have did themselves. You had to have fake environment. I know darn well your apartment didn't come that dark when you moved into it, so you purposely made that environment that dark. And then got the nerve to put lights in the environment in the middle of the day, like somebody just did in a YouTube video. That's about as fake can get. And even with all the contrast of what that projector possesses, you still have to be in the dark to show a contrast of it, which we can clearly see from your images of your website. And let's not get into the fact that you stole images off of Google. That's even worse of all, because that means that even with a 4K laser projector, that you still have to go in and steal images to make your product look somewhat decent due to the fact that the projector itself can't even help you. That's pretty bad. That's what that says at the end of the day. It is what it is, man. Your product is a scam. What are you going to do? Deny the fact that that wasn't you in the video? You're in several videos keep in mind that nobody can seem to find anymore. And then on the fact of that, you're selling a product called Metallica Mix 2.0. Didn't you give that away for free? Like in 2016, you gave that away for free, but now you're trying to sell it like it's something new. And again, if I go to your page, which I don't want to go because I need the brain cells today, I got things to do. you don't have anything on your page, and none of your stuff makes any sense whatsoever. You don't even, you keep in mind, my specification page, one of them could cover all four of whatever you have on your page right now. Literally, just one of them. You have less than probably, I'd say about 200 words, or probably less than that, in a specification sheet. And half of the stuff you have in there isn't spelled correctly. Can't tell you how many times I asked you to spell delivered right. I have no idea how many times I asked that one. You don't even know the proper measurements of your screens. You don't know the proper colors. You got 3 screen paints in there named gunmetal. They all can't be gunmetal. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, man, it doesn't look good for you, man. I mean, I understand you want to come on here and you want to call people scammers and this, that, and the other, but you got this short-term memory thing going on where you really don't remember the dumb stuff that you got caught doing, and you got caught doing some really dumb stuff. Now, for those of you who don't know, Crow1176 is a very angry individual. Every time we show it, I told you, did I not say this in the video when I showed the floor display and what we're doing? I said, I can hear the haters right now already upset and angry. You got a nerve to call somebody a scammer? Your website alone is a scam site. Your shipping policy is as a scam. Tell your customers clearly at the end of the day, if the product lands on their property, it's theirs. If they open it, it's theirs. So how in the world are they going to open it and not find out there's anything wrong with it? Because you don't have batch numbers. Your product's not tested before it's shipped out. Do you have any tests on your products? No, you do not. I looked for them. I couldn't find them. So, yeah, buddy boy, I know you want people to believe that your products actually work, but they don't. Crow's products are nothing more than scams. I don't know which is worse, the fact that you're matching house paint or the other fellow, basically half of his paint is water. That's pretty bad. Where are we at on this thing right here? Oh, it just popped over here real quick. We always got to refresh Crow's memory from time to time. Jamie, I'm just saying, I just want you to look at it. Like I said, stealing images off of Google, that's pretty bad. That's about as bad can be. You can't basically, you don't have no faith in your own product that you have to steal an image off of Google. The other one did it too. He stole images too. Let me see what we have. Where's the blacklist? Here we go. Here's the blacklist. Let's go pop over to the blacklist real quick. We'll have a looky. You're on here, he's on here quite a bit. These are fake projector reviews and stuff like that. Max before they ever came out. For anybody else had them, we had custom had them first. There we go. That is the Metallica Mix 2.0 right there. You can make that for free. He charges you $95 for that. And this right here, Jamie, you keep forgetting about this video. Just because you delete it off your account doesn't mean it doesn't exist, okay? We've all saw the video. We know it does exist. He matched house paint. It's interesting because in the demonstration, he was brimming with confidence that he knew. How would you know? You haven't done any tests. If you've done proper side-by-side tests next to these products, you would know this, right? But you don't do any testing. He matched the house paint. Now, keep in mind, we did this demonstration. We did this demonstration 6 months to a year ago. We did it with the Personal Mix. We did it with the Metallica Mix and the Cinemax, which I find really interesting about that because he actually went on a rampage about how we didn't have his real product, that the Cinemax would never match the Network Grade 773. It did match. It matched perfectly at that. Very well. Extremely well. Too well. And yet you still sell this product as if it never even happened. I guess in Jamie's world, it doesn't exist because Jamie has deleted it from his file. Guess what, Jamie? It does exist. We have it right here. Let's move down here. You know what these are? These are paints that we made. Your screen paints that we purchased and bought and actually duplicated and made from $40 using that ingredients right there. This is where Jamie used to give away products for free. This is the Metallica Mix 2.0. It even says it right on the thumbnail. It even shows you how to make it. You even show how to make it. All right, you refresh your memory. These are the pictures from your video of the Network Grade 773 matching your product. Show me where it doesn't match. It's a shame because this guy, that's not a shame, but this guy got on camera for hours and talked about how the hues and the discoloration of color and how the white levels were off just to go in to delete the video. You know, that shows a sign of guilt. Where is the video anyway? We actually asked him to post these directly to his website. They're not there. All right, and see, oh, we got another one in there. You got another one. Hold on. Look how this is crazy, man, that you're matching that well. Oh, that's awful. All right, let's keep going. You're afraid to ship out product. We brought your product, you're afraid to ship it out. Anytime you have to go the great length of basically sending people black paint or the wrong color of product, and at the last minute clearly shows you don't have confidence in your product and it doesn't work. And you lost both PayPal claims. Keep in mind, Jamie has never, ever won one PayPal claim against us. Not one. And we won every last one too. He's never won one. Of course, because keep in mind, PayPal will go to your website. They will literally go to your website and they will look around and see if your site is legit. And anyone looking around at that site can tell it's not legit. Your site is so fake, it's not even funny. Let me see. This is a product we got from the customer. He doesn't want to talk about this one. This is the personal mix. The personal mix, we had a customer order this for us, so he couldn't tamper with it. And guess what that matched? That $40 paint up there? Yeah, we were able to make it with 40 bucks. This is the bare silver screen. This is why you don't see the personal mix anymore, because this is a demonstration of Jamie walking out of a Home Depot holding the container. How bold you are. Look at this. Look at the match on that, man. How, seriously? Really? I don't know. You should know better than that. Walking out of a Home Depot with a container in your hand. Gee whiz, you just scam right in front of your customers. And again, where's the video at? Fernando, where's the video at? How come this video is not posted to your site? Clearly you made it to back your product up 100%. So you basically supported it. So where did the video go? How come we can't find it? How come it's not on your website? And you don't want anybody to see this video. You definitely want anybody to see it. Look at this mess. We went a couple minutes out there to talk about this. Look at this. Look at this. This is just downright messed up. How many customers did you scam with this product? I don't see a difference. Of course, he got on camera and said the same thing. Discoloration, the hue was off, contrast wasn't the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. Let me see real quick. Oh, we know who this guy is right here. Got another one got busted. I bet you wish those videos were going too, but no, they're going to stay there forever. Matter of fact, I'm not the only one who has them. People are going to dubbing our videos, which we don't mind doing. These are cases that Crow lost. This is where you claim your product, Frankenstein, is not ambient light rejection. Keep in mind, he has a lawsuit coming up with these for people too, also to at the end of the day, because he made money off their name. Yeah, you thought you got rid of all the videos, right? We actually have your videos of your Frankenstein of you claiming the name Frankenstein. We even go back as far as your eBay account. We even have pictures showing your eBay account and registered through eBay, showing that you were actually making money off the pictures of Frankenstein, let alone the name. So he has to pay back royalties, a lot of money in royalties, because he made money off someone's name and never paid them a dime. Yep, but you actually said right here that the Frankenstein is not ambient light rejection. And this guy went in and changed the video out, the original video, to not. We have the original that says, yes, he does. You said it right around 140 or something like that. Let me see.
It's more like ambient light rejection paint that I have here. And
more like. Now let's have a look at the color of the paint when you apply it. E3 is where you can hear it.
Frankenstein mix that I created here. It's more like ambient light rejection paint that I have here.
More like an ambient light rejection paint. But yet you said in your demonstrations, you have never ever claimed your product to be ambient light rejection. Yet the container we have here doesn't match your product that you displayed, and the container we have here says it's not ambient light rejection. Also too, on this container, it shows not only did we purchase a Frankenstein from you with the name that you had no right to make money off without paying royalties, but you actually signed our name to the package and dated it. That does not go well in court. We actually sent them all this information. So like I said, you have to pay them back the money that you made off of this product back to them. And then they're going to file another lawsuit against you for touching the name. Good luck with that one. So if you figure he probably went around to all his customers he sold that to and asked them to don't say anything. Shh, don't say. They've been on your website already, just to let you know. They've been on your website. They have been there already and saw you were selling the product under their name. They've been there. But anyway, you probably try to hush all your customers up. We can't find any videos on the Frankenstein, which we know you got rid of all of them. First thing he gets caught, he's just hiding the evidence left and right. This is one where we busted you hiding the evidence, trying to hide evidence. Let's see, in this one right here, let's see, let's go over here. Because in this one, we asked you to post the images, the videos to your site. So we go back to grab your original videos and ask you to go in and post this directly to your site. If you feel that you haven't scammed anybody, if you feel that we're wrong, 100%. It's funny, this is what he writes down. Look, he writes at the bottom of the caption, don't believe everything you hear. Interesting, you say that in this particular video right here, and yet this video goes missing right there and on live. Let's check it out. You can't tell people don't believe everything you hear, and you're doing stuff right in front of them, the very stuff you tell them don't believe in. Now, these are the videos we asked them to post. These are the network grade 773. There are only 2 of them. We asked them to post these directly to the website. He refused to. So we went back to get the original videos to send this over to Jamie. And in the process, this is what happened. He removed the videos right there in the middle of the stream. He tried to hide the evidence. There it is right there, buddy. Didn't you just write in the bottom of that video, don't believe everything you hear? You don't have to hear it. They can actually see it. So that's you trying to hide the evidence, of course. You deleted the other video too. I actually marked it private. Let's see. This video is missing. This video is missing. This video is definitely missing. What else we have here? Yeah, this is, we're still, when we go to civil court, they're going to request receipts for these products right here. Any product that you have, they're going to request receipts from. If you don't have it, that's going to get you in more trouble. These are canceled receipts from Crow, multiple canceled receipts from them. This is Crow with fake batch numbers. This is Crow with a fake Instagram account. Boy, I'm telling you, you're a sad dude. That's why you don't get anything done. You're too busy hating on everybody. This is videos we got caught. So this is the mix for the, let me see, this is for Bear Silver Screen. These are videos where you got caught. These are all the videos where he got caught, busted. That's Jamie right there, getting caught, getting busted. Busted. All the videos he deleted off his account to hide them, to make sure you can't find them. This right here is the Metallica Mix 2.0 scam. Yeah, and this demonstration here, we have the Metallica Mix 2.0 he sells on his website, and this is how you make it right there. On the screens, I left the chat. There you go. Isn't that your environment, right? That's why I said don't come on there calling people scammers. It's interesting. You want to call people scammers at the end of the day, and we have all this evidence on you. You don't learn anything. It's bad enough you're going to court already. You're going to court pretty soon. You got to sit there and explain to a judge how he basically disgraced and used their copyrights without our permission 15 times without permission. That's $150,000 per offense. You got to pay me a ton of money. He owes me a lot of money. And you want to carry on like that? You're being sued by me, and you want to carry on and act up like that. You want to trigger me? That's not going to trigger me, but you want to push things a little farther? Because I can make it so I can take all your stuff. I mean, take your kid's stuff, your wife's stuff, everything. Try to be nice, man, at the end of the day and say, hey, look, we're just going to take your stuff only. But I can trigger, I can take her stuff too. I can clean that whole entire house out if I want. You owe me money. And you know what's going to happen? That backlash is going to come back on you 100-fold. You know why? Because her stuff is going to get ripped away. Their stuff is going to get ripped away. And you're responsible for that dumb nonsense. And guess what? That's going to cause you're going to get a divorce out of this. I guarantee you're getting a divorce out of this. She'd be a pretty strong woman at the end of the day to be hit with a lawsuit that heavy. At the end of the day, you guys are going to lose everything in that lawsuit. Gee whiz. Man, he don't learn anything. Well, I tell you, here's something else. Crow would be that person at Titanic who made the claim that not even God could sink this ship. I could see you doing that at the end of the day. Yeah, man, but let me tell you something, man. You know what? I'm not going to take the kids. I'm going to take her stuff too. You know why? Because I want the backlash to come at you. I want her to be ticked off at you for basically, at the end of the day, for causing all that chaos to their family. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to snatch her stuff too. So you know, so she knows that. Not only will I put an execution of judgment, not to take the child, don't take the kid's stuff. We're going to take both y'all stuff. I'm going to garnish your income tax check. I got a lawyer coming in for that to take your income tax. Not all of it, but some of it. You owe me money. And I'm going to garnish your paycheck. And every time her paycheck gets money taken out, she's got to work hard every day to make that dollar, and it gets taken out because of your stupidity. Yeah, you're going to get a divorce out of that one, I guarantee you. Because if she divorces you before the lawsuit hits, before you go to court, we can't get her. We can't touch her at all, period. But as long as she's tied to you, oh, we can sue her. Your debt is her debt. That's how it works. She marries into debt. That's what happens. Or she marries into money. That's how it happens. Same thing works when it comes to money. You marry with somebody, you divorce from them, you get a huge chunk of whatever they have or whatever. If you're used to a certain lifestyle, they have to support that lifestyle. That's how that works. Same thing goes with debtors too. Same thing. Same debt you may inherit, she's going to end up inheriting. But if she divorces you before this comes up, then guess what? We can't touch her with a 10-foot pole. So that gives her something to think about at the end of the day. Let's see how strong that love is. And he's got multiple charges coming up on him. I don't think it's going to hold out. You got 4 lawsuits coming at you. 4 different lawsuits. This first one's going to lay the platform for the rest of them to swing right through. There is no way in the world Jamie can get out of this lawsuit. There's no way he can get out of it. He has to go before that court, and he's going to have to prove to that judge he got full permission from us. Not going to go well. And then what they're going to do is they're going to actually look in to see if you did this violation to anybody else. And guess who's going to pop up? The people who own the rights to Frankenstein. Because we clearly can show right there. And they can show you were making money off their name without paying them any royalties. So it shows you have a history of doing this. Open and shut lawsuit, man. Now, if you hit that account one time, say you hit it one time, right? Say you did it one time. It's not considered to be willfully. I read through all that entire policy. I read through all of it, everything I need to know. Again, I don't like to be an idiot in court. If he hit it one time, it's not considered to be willfully, which means he didn't know he was doing it. He did it by mistake. See right there on your receipts right there? That's what we sent over to the people on the rights to Frankenstein. We sent them all that information over. We purchased this directly from your website. You made money off their name and they didn't get a dime out of it. But anyway, if you show that you accidentally did it, I mean, the worst you're going to get out of the lawsuit is probably about 30 grand. That's the worst that can happen. But if it shows that you repeatedly did it over and over and over again, knowing that you did this, then it's called willfully. Then it changes. It changes from $30,000 to $150,000 per offense. You owe me more than $500,000 per offense. And the more serious the conviction is, it could carry jail time, serious jail time. So I guarantee you, unless your wife is willing to basically go through poverty with you at the end of the day, then that's a very strong relationship. Other than that, I guarantee you she's probably going to divorce you. No one's going to go through that crap. And especially if you had the chance to avoid it, which we can show you had that opportunity to avoid it. We sent you an order from the court, from a lawyer, telling you to back the freak down. That's what's going to trigger your divorce. Any woman at the end of the day is going to tell me, wait a minute, let me get this straight. You got a letter from a lawyer from them telling you to back the freak down and you didn't back down? Why didn't you back down? There you go. That's the argument you're going to have. What are you going to say? Oh, he's just that and the other. And no, it has nothing to do with that. They don't want to hear that crap at the end of the day. You got a household to take care of. You're supposed to be the man of the house. Your job is to provide for that family, to protect that family. That's your job. You failed at that job. She don't want to hear that nonsense. You're going to get a divorce out of it, I guarantee you. If she divorces you, we don't touch you. We touch you. We don't touch her. Put a little pressure on you. So let's see how strong that love runs. I've seen people do. It's not the first time, Jamie, this is nothing new. I have sued people in court many, many times. This is nothing new for me. It's another day of a walk in the park. I've watched people pull wedding rings off and drop them right there. Arguments break out out of nowhere in court between those two. They came in with a strong bond and separated when they seen exactly how much money they were going to have to pay. You know this comes with interest, right? You know that you're going to have to pay interest on it. Unless you can pay the large sum in one hit, which we know you can't. This is going to come with interest. It's going to get bad. Any plans you had for anything is gone, eliminated. The reason why we don't want this to carry over to your kids, because I feel your kids shouldn't be, their life shouldn't be disrupted because you're an idiot. Why should they be denied a chance to go to college and have a great life because you're an idiot, because you can't provide for your family correctly? Why should they have to go through all that nonsense? So we'll spare them, no problem. I got no problem with that. Why should they be screwed from the door because you're an idiot? You had the opportunity to back down. We gave it to you, and you chose not to do it. Oh well. But anyway, getting back to you being a scammer, yeah. This is the house paint nonsense. This is the Metallica mix he sells on the website. Same product right there on the website. You got products out there matching house paint. Right. I'm not even going to your website. There's nothing going on over there. These products are still on your website right now. Let's let the customers, you guys want to go out and find out, you go to this website, see if it's there. As a matter of fact, when you're in the 2.0, if you see that image with the hot peppers, don't forget to hit the back on your mouse. You see it comes up as a Google image. We put that, matter of fact, we put that under a challenge, and that product still is still there. You still got that same video there. This is right here. We got the Crows Cinemax right here. Isn't this your Cinemax mix that you be selling on your website, right? And here matching house paint at the end of the day. That's just sad, man. And then you got a nerd be still doing demonstrations on that house paint. Come on, look at the clarity. Look at how amazing the form. No, dude. No. House paint. Freaking house paint. I bet you won't do that demonstration again. I guarantee you won't do that demonstration again. And he pretty much, man, I've seen people hang themselves in videos, but gee whiz Louise, man. You bungee cord that bad boy. Yeah. All right, let me see. So from there. Oh, Google Images. We got it right here. This is right here. It's the Google Images scam. So basically, this is where Crow stole images off of Google to make his product look good. That's another one right there. Let me see right here. Oh, this is the customer with the personal mix. We got to go grab that video. I forgot to go grab the one. Did we make a copy of that? Oh, we did make a copy of it. I got to put it right here. This is the last one we got to do. This is the fellow who painted the screen in with the personal mix. That's the personal mix that basically did the same thing with Bear Silver Screen. Got the same reaction, and that's where his screen washed out. We got that demonstration with the customer screen completely washed out. Wasn't even there. What did you tell him at the end of the day? Because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have tried that unless somebody told him he could do that. If somebody tells you that you can't use it in direct sunlight, they're not going to use it in direct sunlight unless they're idiots at the end of the day, you know, looking to get sued for doing something stupid. But other than that, you must have told him he can use that in a fully lit environment. Oh, man, that's a shame. I hope you didn't contact that customer and advise them to basically remove the video. It doesn't make a difference. We got a copy of it anyway. Let me see. My goodness, man. Dude. Hold on for a minute. Let me see something real quick before we get out of here. Because I got some stuff I got to do. I got to do putty my walls behind me. And I got to get them set up. I told you, didn't I tell you this? I told you the minute we start showing up anything new, like we're doing the floor for the setup, I told you the haters going to be angry and upset. He angry and upset, biting his bottom lip, watching the video. Even sent me pictures of the inside of my place. That's stalking material, man. That's straight up stalking. Yeah, you definitely are a stalker, dude. I think you might be obsessed with me. I really do. But I come out here just to remind you on how much of a scammer you are. Like your environment, I know darn well your apartment didn't come looking that dark. As I said before, there's no way in the world your apartment came looking that dark. That apartment was well lit. You made it that dark because your screens don't work in there in a full lit environment. If you look at my apartment, you don't see me sitting here in the dark, do you? Let me see. This is our page. This is our information from all the way from here to here, including another section we had to put in because we ran out of room on the bar. They wish they'd make the bars big enough, like the navigation bar or navigation menu. They don't make them big enough, so we literally had to put in a whole nother menu in for the put the rest of our information in. You, on the other hand, you don't got nothing on your page. Let me show you real quick. Have fun here. Let's go over to Black Shop. There we go. Oh, I like how that number just pops in there. Got no imagination to your page, nothing. All these pages have showrooms attached to them. We're gonna build this one today. We gotta build this one. Let's get ready for this one. I can't wait to build a showroom for this one. Clips has one, that one now. That has an insane freaking page attached to it. That has one. This one that has one. Let me see. Let's go right over to. Let's do the Sugar Plum Fairy, right? So this is the specifications right here for Sugar Plum Fairy. That's more information than you have literally on all your pages combined together. Your shipping policy is a tragedy. Look at this. And then if the customer wants to click here, because we don't have enough pictures. They don't never give us enough pictures. So we can click on here and then boom, we go pop over to the showroom. And the showroom, this is an entire page dedicated to that paint. That's how much information literally we have on these products, that we have to build entire showrooms for them to house all the pictures and demonstrations and all that stuff. You don't have anything like this on your page. Scammers don't put work into their time. They don't. It's just a stack of cards. That's all it is. Just something there. They don't put the time into it. No work into it. No effort. Nothing. No test. Nothing. Now, if I want to go back and bounce back over to the shopping cart, I just hit here. Boom, back in. That takes work and it takes time. People watch me build this site too from the ground up. Oh, man. Got 3 websites. Matter of fact, I gotta get back to the other one and start working on that one too. And literally, I got another website I'm building and working on right now. All right. Let me see. Now, let's go over here to, let's see, back on my page right here, Black Shop. Let's go pop over to the paint we got on sale right now. Customers can come in here and check it on 1,000 lumens if they want. We even got a page dedicated to all 1,000 lumen projectors right there on the spot. We got movie demonstrations, gaming demonstrations. This is my specification sheet on my products. This one's maxed out. We can't put any more room in here. And if I want, they don't have enough room because we don't have enough pictures in here. These are our picture displays right here. All fully lit environments, no sitting in the dark, no nonsense. White level demonstrations, all that. And if there's not enough room and the customer needs more information, then guess what? Pop over to the showroom. There's a showroom popping up right there. We can get more information on the product. More video demonstrations. Specification sheet. Now, let's go pop over your page. I can lose a brain cell today. One brain cell. I use too much on here. Do one brain cell. Let's take a look at your site. Let's see what you put on effort and work you put into your site. Do you even have? Matter of fact, you say your products are outside. I don't see anything in there basically specifying for outside use. What do you have on there for outside use? What's the time of the day we can trigger the screen off? Like, is it like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock? What about projectors? How many lumens can be used outside? Do you even have that information? There's another question I've been asking about that Frankenstein mix you have over there. You said you can't use it inside. Why can't you use it inside? You have nothing to explain why you can't use it inside. Now, of course, he's going to have the hatred coming. He gets mad right here. This little section, he pops up. He starts screaming and yelling in this section right here. Look, already in there, upset and angry. Talking about trademarks or something. Who knows what that crow's talking about. Let's move over here. Let's go look at the shop. Let's see if he's still selling that Cinemax. There it is, the Cinemax right there. That's the product. Shows them in the video, matching house paint. Same demonstration, same product. He's still trying to sell for $95. I guess he figured since he deleted the video, it doesn't exist, and maybe he can make up and say, hey, you know, that's not me in the video. That's basically a clone. Yeah, okay, sure. This is the house paint he's selling. Right on the website, there you are. Let's see what you got down here for your description. This is it. This is all he has for his description on the product. That's it. Nothing in there. If we're using this for outside, what information do we have for outside? There's nothing here explaining anything for outside. Nothing. You got nothing in here, man. You spelled court wrong. Yeah, that's been there forever, which you don't care. You don't even care to go in there and change your name, proper spelling in here. Gee whiz, man. I've seen wish list. Wish list has more, or wish, I'm going to call it wish. Wish has more product information than you have in here. A pack of Kool-Aid, a box of Sharpies has more information. Look at this. There's your policy right here for your customers. Look how messed up this is. So in its policy, basically, I told you, it says what it says. Right there. Return and refund policy. Once the product is delivered, no returns or refunds. Only exchange for a different mix if the container wasn't open. That is the most phoniest nonsense I've heard in my entire life. That's definitely designed to take your money from you. If you don't open it, you still lose out, because you know why? It landed on your property. That's why it says when it's delivered. You lose out either way. That's a no-win policy right there. That's strictly designed to take your money at the end of the day. Because you say, hey, I never opened it, but it did land on your property, so it says no returns or refunds if it lands on your property. Ugh, man. See this demonstration? We've seen these before. Remember, I told you we show this all the time. This is the demonstration done in the dark. Look how dark the environment is. Look at the Christmas tree lights floating in the background. All done in the dark. Can't use that thing for the environment. Screen to wash. Look at the lights in the background. All in the dark. It's probably daytime outside. Daytime outside, and they got a display looking like this. Got lights on the screen to give it the illusion that the screen's taking on ambient light. That is so freaking phony. That is phony. Look how close the images are. Images are super close. Never supposed to be that close on images for your display. It's supposed to be distant so people can see the environment. Look at that. You can tell it's dark. See the lights pushing out from the side of the screen? Yeah, that area is dark. Gee whiz. You got nothing there for specifications. Your shipping policy is designed to steal from your customers at the end of the day. And the only information you have over here for your product is, this is my favorite one. We know you're spelling, Jamie, at the end of the day, because you got a habit of putting capitals in the middle of sentences. This is how we know. This is one of your pet peeves, or not pet peeves, one of your freaking telltales. Poker, everybody's got a little telltale that they do if they got a good hand or they got a bad hand. They got that telltale. Jamie's telltale is that he has a habit of putting capitals in the middle of his sentences. Like, he does it all the time. And the majority of the emails, out of 190 of them, came up with capitals in the middle of sentences. We know that's you. And they went to the website. They can tell. Basically, it's the same language back and forth. Same force of energy. This is my favorite mix. One of mine. This is a summary. This is not even basically a specification sheet. This is one of my favorite of all the mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture. Well-balanced picture. That's not even correctly. Good gracious. It sounds like, you ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? How Charlie writes things out. Give me money. I have power. That's literally what it sounds like. I'm pretty sure there's somebody around you that can pretty much spell. Let's see. Well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw projector. From your ultra short throw projector. It works best with 2200 lumens and up. 2200 lumens and up. You got to be joking me with that one right there. Network grade 773 pulled at 1000. We could pull out 1000 on network grade 773 in a dark environment. You're in a dark environment anyway. You mean to tell me you're in a dark environment and this stuff only pulls up at 2200? That's it. I can pull up at 900 lumens. We did it at 800 lumens. 800 lumens on that screen paint. I can do it at 150 lumens and 200 lumens. We got the projectors here easily with that. Matter of fact, we're gonna buy some network gray. We'll drop 1000 lumens on it in the dark. I guarantee that thing will pull This thing can't pull at 22? You need 22 to pull? That's not good. Let's see, 22 and up. Test it with 1080p and 4K projector. Great with some light environments. We don't have some. We work with just about all of them. Let's see, one quart covers up to 100 to 135 inch. That doesn't say that on your front page. On your front page, it says 120. That's what it says. This says 135. This mix is my favorite. Using, you just said that already up here. You just repeated it right down here. Using it with ultra short throw projector, it is amazing. Gee whiz, grammar. Literally have grammar checkers. They have all this software all over that literally you can clean this up much better. I'm going to say this again so that way I make sure that I'm basically saying this correctly. This is my favorite, one of all my mixes. It will give you well-balanced picture from your ultra short throw projector. It works best with 2200 lumens and up. Test it with 1080p and 4K. There should have been a separation right there because it's not all word and 4K. There's supposed to be a separation and 4K. Great with some light environments. One quart covers up. What the freak? This is what I'm talking about. I can't afford the brain cells. I can't afford to lose the brain cells on this one. Gee whiz! Covers up 100 to 135. This mixes covers up to a 100 inch to 135 inch, not cover up 135. Gee whiz, man. How about this? How about you just erase all this stuff off here and just put freaking caveman scrolls up there, and that'd be just much easier for people to understand. Just show a man sitting there with paintbrush in the hand, end screen, and in happy face. That's it. Just leave it at that. Gee whiz, oh my goodness, I swear. You got a nerve to call people. And even the guy contacts me and calls me an idiot on a daily basis. You got to be kidding me. Seriously. And I'm reading through this right now. Let's see. It's supposed to be one quart covers up to or a 100 inch to 100, or actually a 100 inch to 135. Not one quart cover up 130. Gee whiz. Seriously. At one point, I have to see. Perfect example. You put your face for the Frankenstein, perfect example. You do know what the Frankenstein represents, not Dr. Frankenstein. He was a freaking genius. We're talking about the monster himself was a complete, utter idiot. That's why in every freaking cartoon, whether it be Hotel Transylvania, they make Frankenstein look like a complete idiot because he really was. He was kind of like, what's the word for it? He had a child's-like mind. That's what it was. He had brute strength. Yes, he did. Big guy. Yes, he did. But he was freaking an idiot. He was literally afraid of fire. Literally was afraid of fire. You could control Frankenstein with a big lighter. You can just fire, and that's it. That's like it would run from left to right. He was an idiot. He was not that intelligent. That's pretty much the jacked thing about it. Like he literally had a child of a mind. But then again, he was just born anyway. So, you know. One quart covers up 100 inch to 135. This mix is my favorite. Favorite mix. Using it with ultra short throw. Using it with ultra short throw projector, it is amazing. Oh, man, I swear I'm not reading that again. I swear I just lost a brain cell on that one. I just heard something go doo doo doo. Something just crashed in the back of my head. Dude, this is absolutely horrible. I don't know. I can't even. At this point, I really have to look at your customers and see whether or not if they're smart enough at the end of the day to even open a door. And the reason why I say that, because who in their right freaking mind reads through this and basically orders your product? Who's doing this at the end of the day? Your customers, when we look at them as complete idiots. We don't give them any credit whatsoever. Why would we? They're all sitting in the dark, of course, with nice projectors, nice setup, nice sound systems, and they're all stuck in the dark like you are. And if they read through this freaking mumbo jumbo or whatever this is supposed to be at the end of the day, and they still slid a credit card through that account, gee whiz Louise, that tells you at the end of the day where their intelligent level sits at. You literally could have said, I have screen. Screen is nice. Nice is screen. It come on with lights. It do well. Give me money. And be thankful. Thank you. Thank you. That sounds like the jump from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And if anyone was dumb enough to slide a credit card through that after reading that, yeah, I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. You can have it for like no money down. Really, no money down. But I do expect payments of $3,000 a month at least. Gee whiz, unbelievable. Read through this. I had some people read through this site and like, gee whiz, what the freak? All right. Let's go pop over to another shop area. We all know that's house paint, so you all know that that's the stuff that match. Let's go over to Metallica 2.0. This is a product you can literally make for free. It even shows you how to make it for free. This is an interesting one. I wanted the hot pepper. Yeah, hot peppers are still in there. You can't take this out. Jamie can never remove this. You know why I can never remove this? Because I sat there and made a statement on camera. If you remove this, that makes me smarter than you. That's why it still says delivered is incorrectly spelled. That will be there forever. And the reason why is because he can't change it. Because Jamie has this kind of arrogant kind of complex disorder or whatever. And someone tells me at the end of the day that they're smarter than me because I spelled something wrong. I don't care. I'm going to go in and spell it correctly. Because that means everybody goes into my site is going to look at me like an idiot because it's spelled incorrectly. Who cares what that person thinks? What about everybody else? You kind of missed the point on that one. So basically, this right here is an image stole from Google. That's not his. His image doesn't look like that. See, when the images are really, really close like this, you can tell that basically this is taken from someplace else. Go to your back button, hit search Google Images, and you will see right here that it does not belong to him. Now what you could do is you go to the top. This is where it says find source of the image. Click on that, and that will take you to, not to his website, it'll take you to these places over here. Food Network, stuff like that, recipes for hot peppers. There's the image right there. That is pretty bad, people. This guy, keep in mind, owns a P2 projector. This is a 4K laser ultra short throw projector. If your product is literally that bad that the owner himself has to steal images from Google because even his own projector, that much power, can't make the screen look proper, that's pretty bad. That tells that pretty much tells everything in a nutshell. Everything in a nutshell. He just literally said at the end of the day, hey, look, my product is literally so crappy that even this high-end projector can't even make it look good. I have to go steal images from Google to trick people to make them believe that this is what my paint looks like. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. And you can go test this for yourself. It's in there. We put a challenge for people to go in there and check it out for themselves. Go knock yourself out. I'm pretty sure people who bought the paint and went in and did this was like, this is kind of messed up. Even worse, because the reason why he has that policy like that, the policy for his shippings like that is just in case if the customer decides to go out and do what we asked them to do. Because they're going to do it. I mean, of course, they want to shut me up in the day. Like, this guy's just talking trash, man. And he Crow's up there probably saying he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's talking trash at the end of the day. You're challenging your customers when you do that. You know that, right? Because by telling your customers that I'm just talking a bunch of trash, guess what your customers are going to do? They're going to say, you know what, I'm going to prove this guy wrong on YouTube. I'm going to go out, I'm going to take this paint, I'm putting it, see what happens. You're out in yourself when you do that. That's what's happening. Isn't this basically human nature? They're going to do it themselves to shut me up. Actually, I did that one time. I actually went up there and said, hey, any of your customers want to shut me up? Go out and do that same demonstration. Yeah, that triggered them. But anyway, yeah, that's what you're doing. When you talk trash by saying, hey, you didn't know what he's talking about, he's lying, he's this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they're going to go seek it out. That's what they're going to do. When you tell them that, hey, look, my product doesn't match, guess where they're going? They're going to go straight to our blacklist. They're going to pull up the video that you try to delete and hide at the end of the day, and they're going to see you on the video matching house paint. So you are basically pushing your customers in that direction, especially if you go to post stuff that my website's supposed to be a scam. They're going to go to my website. Thank you for the business, by the way. But they go to my website because they're going to see, hey, if they're saying this guy's a scam, his website has to look like crap. They forward to my website like, good gracious, my website would crush your site easily. Any of my pages on my website would crush. And they go to my page and they see how insane my setup is. All the information, all the knowledge that I have on my page, video demonstrations, pictures, all that, they see that, and I only have, that's 3 websites we have at the end of the day. Then they go to your site and they see this mess. Thank you for the business. I do appreciate it, though. Let's come out as Google now. Let's go to Google right here. So this is the 2.0. This is a product you can literally make for yourself. What does he say about the 2.0 specifications right here? Let's see. See when you put down, he says Black Series Edition is a scam. See when you put that in there? That doesn't hurt me. That brings me money. Because what's going to happen is they're going to go to my website and they're going to compare my site to yours. Which has more information, my site or yours? That'll be me. Who has more test demonstrations, me or you? Who has more demonstrations on more projectors? That'd be me. Who has more demonstrations on his YouTube account? That would be me. Who has done more certified screens? That would be me. Who has more outdoor demonstrations? That would be me. Yeah, there you go. Who has built more screens? That would be me. Who has several different forms of different technology down through time? Oops, that would be me. Yeah. We were making your product years ago. Let's see what you got over here for your specification. Gee whiz, this is even worse. Let's check this out. This is Crow's Metallica Mix 2.0 Mix. It is an oldie but goldie. Yeah, it is an oldie, all right, because it was around when you first started giving your screen paints away for free, people. Great for movies and gaming. See the capitals in the middle sentences, why we always say is perfect. Movies and gaming is perfect for those light controlled environments. We don't use light controlled environments. So how are you comparing? Okay, light controlled environments. And it will work with 2200 lumens and up. Now, that stuff can work at 1,000 lumens. He doesn't even know his own product. You can make it and test it yourself. It's like only like, literally, it's 1,000 lumens. Matter of fact, I gotta run on something lower than that. Let's see, 2200 lumens and up, 1080p and 3D. When you do N3D, guess what? There's a space there. And in 3D is not one. And in 4K, oh, gee whiz. Louise, seriously, dude. Gotta learn to spell a little better. And 4K, test it. Test it where? Where are your test results? I'm all over your site. I can't find any test results at all. Where are the test results on the 2.0? All right, we'll look it up. We'll see if we can find test results. He says he has it there, so we'll find it. Let's see. I don't know what he's working about. Home Depot, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, been there, done that. Bye-bye. Anyway, he's talking about Partey. I think he's in love with Partey. He mentions Partey quite a lot, like Partey's supposed to be his like big brother or something like, Partey's going to come in. Partey can't even open his website. His products are mixed with water at the end of the day. Don't even bring that guy up in the day. We already did segments on Partey. Partey's products come up too dark. You can't see them. Products are made with too much water at the end of the day. Yeah, that's a good reference to bring up as Partey. That's funny. You want to see this real quick? Let me check real quick. Let's go ahead and switch them real quick. Look, everybody's in here crying about now. It's my turn now. You're done with Partey. No, actually, I'm not. I'm actually going into both of y'all. Both of y'all at the end of the day. None of y'all make great products at the end of the day. I got y'all. You got you all over my blacklist. Your products matching house paint, and you shouldn't have these. First of all, you shouldn't have these products on your website to begin with, knowing that you're matching house paint. Why are these products on your website, Jamie? Let's see. Did I hesitate? I have live chat. We already seen a live chat over there already. I have live chat. So you're in there talking about, hey, you're done with Partey. Oh, heck no, we're not done with Partey. As soon as he opens up that website, we're getting that paint over here. We got testing to do on that stuff. There is no way in the world we're done with Partey. We're not even farly done with Partey. As soon as we get that product over here, that whole basically water system, delivery system nonsense, and nah, we're testing all that stuff. As soon as we can get into his website. But his website's always closed, so you know how that works at the end of the day. Jamie, we got into you because you feel the need, you want to come over and contact me in the middle of a video demonstration and say that I'm a scammer. Well, I'm going to show what kind of person that you are. And what's the reality of misleading? Okay. Oh, boy. That's supposed to be, sure. Yeah, misleading. Sure, buddy. All right, let's move on. Misleading. This is... You had a nerve to put in there, I'm misleading people. And did you just saw what you just saw, this product here being sold directly on the website, matching house paint. There you go, people. There's no test on the Crow's product. He said this product was tested. Let's see if we can find any test demonstrations under his products. First thing is, Jamie, you can't go in there and say that people are misleading people. I have test demonstrations attached to my page. My products tested. Where are your tests on your products? Can you do me a favor? If you're so proud of these demonstrations that you've done, can you post them to the website? Of course, you know you're not going to do it. At the end of the day, you're stealing Google images, man. You're taking Google images and claiming them as your own product, and you want to put something down as misleading. This is what he posted. Look, he posted that I'm misleading. This is misleading. That's misleading right there. That's misleading. That doesn't bother me, Jamie. That doesn't bother me at all. Doing stuff like that doesn't bother me at all, period. It just shows at the end of the day how immature you are. That's what it shows. This is your business at the end of the day, and this is how you carry yourself. This is how you react. That doesn't bother me. It makes you look bad at the end of the day. I don't make pictures of you like that because, again, I'm an adult. I'm mature. I don't do that kind of stuff. But if that makes you feel good at the end of the day, carry on. And yes, I'm supposed to be a scammer, but we're on your website right now, and you have pictures matching Google images. Question. Oh, while he's on there, I need to ask that question real quick. Where's it at? Really quick. Let's ask him a question real quick while we're on here. We have it right here under these pictures. Here we go. I'm going to ask you a question about these two pictures here. This picture here, right there. And I want to ask you, is this yours? So I'm asking him, is this from your screen paint mix? That's what I'm asking right there. Simple and plain. Is that from your screen paint mix? Is that yours or Google's? Who owns that? Second picture, this one right here. This is from the Frankenstein. And this one. Just asking you a simple question. If you can't answer the question back, then we're moving on. Yes or no? Is that yours? We're not going to go into anything more into it. Yes or no? See, told you. This is what he responds back with emojis. Okay, unfortunately, people, that's how he is. Let's move on. Got other things looking sight. Let's go check out. Let me see the Frankenstein over here. So we know he doesn't own those images at all. Period. Let's go pop over to the Frankenstein. Simple and plain. Ask him a simple question. Are those your images? And this is how he responds back. Oh, okay. All right, let's move over. Let's go to here. Let's go pop over to the Frankenstein right there. All right, that moon is his, basically, and only has 2 videos on that one. Only 2 pictures, so actually 3. This one right here. This one actually, we're not bothered by that. This is what Jamie's going to court for already. Look, stalker. Inside my house or in my apartment. He's a shameful dude. But who cares? Yeah. Let's move on. Jamie, my entire apartment's gray at the end of the day. We do tests all the time on all these screens in here, and none of them come up dark next to our screen in a fully lit environment. So we know you tampered with the picture, but whatever you have to do. But anyway, let's move on. As always, we'll see you in court. Don't worry about that. Let's move on, people. All right. Now, this is the part we asked him about this. He says that, okay, people, this is one of my first mixes I have ever created. No, that really wouldn't be true. Your first mix would have been the Metallica Mix 2.0 because that's the product you were giving away for free. So that would be your first mix. I have ever created. It's been used for businesses. See the capitals and the middles. This is why we know it's him. It's used for businesses and churches and outside venues. It works best with high lumen projectors of 3,500 lumens. Newsflash, 3,500 lumens isn't considered to be high lumens. 4,000, and I've seen projectors now, home theater projectors with 4,000. They're not considered to be 5,000 and up. That would be high lumens, so you're not right on that one. It says up for 3,500 lumens and up, best picture quality. I don't recommend for home use. That's what we've been asking him. So let's take this right here on the Frankenstein. He says, I don't recommend for home use unless it's up to you. So why? So let's ask that question. This is what I mean by people putting in putting in information in their site that's not true. They're just putting stuff in there for the sake of putting there. So let's ask him that question real quick. And he's in there just doing dumb stuff. He's not being professional. This is why we can't talk to Jamie professional, because he acts like a child. So let's ask him a simple question. And as you can see, he spelt don't is spelt wrong. Gee whiz, and he spelled seriously, he spelled that wrong, incorrectly. All right, let's see. What does this mean? Oh, we know you tampered with the product, Jamie, because I do these, my packaging, every time I package my products, they lay super flat to the top and we use a heat gun. So it seals into the container. That container had a very high power of tape, which means it was actually opened up and tampered with. So we already know that from the door. But anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna ask you a simple question. What does this mean? Because I'm curious. Why can't you use it? Simple question. Why can't you use it? Okay, let's ask him a simple question, okay? Why can't I use the Frankenstein inside? This is why Partey got so angry and so upset, because we questioned him. At the end of the day, he didn't like that we asked him questions about his products, and he got very upset about it. And he sat there and said and made this video and clearly lied in the video when he made those statements saying that I never said this and never said that, and there's a video saying he said this and that. Okay, why can't I use the Frankenstein inside a home? Simple question. You have it right here, so I'm asking you a simple question from here. So he says, you don't know home theater. Move on. I own you, girl. Girl. Are you going to snap fingers after that? Because that kind of sounds like where you were going at. Girl. Okay, Jamie, look, I'm asking you a simple question. This is right here on your page. You said you know home theater more than me. Then what does that mean? And no response back. That's how he responds back. Jamie, you have to understand, look, you're responding back from this. You may think that other people find this funny, but people that are actually buying your product for real, that you want people to take you seriously as a real businessman at the end of the day, as a person who does business professionally, this is not the way they act. I asked you a simple question about your product. That's all I asked. All right, well, you don't got to answer that. Look, nothing at all. What is pixel shifting? Didn't ask you about pixel shifting. I asked you a simple question at the end of the day. What does this mean? I'm not talking about this. It's a topic. You have right here, I don't recommend this for home use. It's up to you. So what happens if you use this? What are you talking about here? That's not even a word. What the heck is cast? What is that? What are you trying to say here? Why your mixes don't cast? What is cask? What the freak is that? Jamie, you can't spell. We're done. Literally, if you're going to insult someone, at least know how to spell. We're done. What the heck is cask? Cask is not even a word. Clash. It's called clash. That's what you want. Clash. What? Gee whiz, dude. You need help? Okay, I'm done. There's no way to apologize for it. We're done, Jamie. All right, people. So what you've seen, we asked him some simple questions. He couldn't answer the questions back. He does have products on the website that are matching house paint. This right here is the personal mix right here, which he so shows. No, sorry. This is the product under the Cinemax right here. And you can see right here in the demonstration, this is a demonstration of what missing off his account. Clearly he stated this is Crow Cinemax Mix versus Network Gray 773. And in the demonstration, his product matches the product perfectly with no problem whatsoever. Even though that the Network Gray 773, it doesn't work here a little bit here. Sorry about that. There we go. Even though the Network Gray 773 is much lighter, it still blends into the screen, as you'll see right here in the demonstration. See, that's what I mean by talking about losing brain cells every time I go on there, because he says some of the most idiotic stuff I've heard in my entire life. But just ask him a simple question, and there you go. See, told you. Matched his product perfectly with no problem whatsoever. So he's still selling the same product, matching house paint, right on his website. And here, this is your video, Jamie. You can't get upset over this. This is your video. That's inside of your apartment. That's you on camera. And this is you matching Network Gray 773. What do you have to say for that? And you're still selling it on your website. But you want to claim everybody's being misleading, everybody's scammers, or this, that, and the other. And here you are right on tape. Did you remove the product from your website? No, you kept it on there. You're still selling it as we speak, trying to sell it. 2.0. You say that the Frankenstein is the first product you ever made. It's not. It would be the 2.0 would be because you gave it away for free. Why else would you be sitting in the middle of your dinette basically showing people how to make a black and white paint? Are you showing receipts? This is the most criminal of all videos right here because it shows him bearing the receipts that he purchased the Network Gray. Showing the can right there. So this video doesn't exist anymore. It does exist. And the fact that you still have that same product right there on the website for $95 that your customers can go in and they can do it for themselves for less than next to nothing. Yeah. The fact that you have a laser projector sitting up there and you steal images from Google because you don't have faith in your paint or that projector clearly speaks volumes. And the fact that you're sitting in the dark all day. Still sitting in the dark. I can literally see the lights pushing up behind the back of your screen. How much time do we waste on this? Oh man, I ain't gonna go over that much time. You have to understand, James, your credibility is gone. You have no more credibility. It's gone. You have lied and manipulated and stole from your customers. And like I said, if we ever need evidence, we can just go right to your website, show this video right here, go directly to your website, and the very same products that you claim that you didn't match, that you did match, you have on the site. And these videos are nowhere to be found, which means you removed them off the account. Even caught you trying to remove video and recorded it. Asked you simple, up straight questions. I didn't come in there cursing you out. I didn't come in there making memes or anything. I didn't do any of that at all. I treated you very professionally. And I asked you a simple question. I asked you about the Frankenstein. What does that mean? Because you have it in there. You can't even tell me anything about that. Except for you give me questions. I'm asking you a question. You're giving me questions. Can't explain anything that's going on in there. Constantly blocking that sample sheet like crazy. Just adjust a little better. There we go. Bring this back some for you. There we go. Bring it up some. Just constantly putting his hand over that sample sheet to try to block it as much as possible. Especially when the white levels came on. This is when things really started to get bad right in here. Where you see the confidence level is not longer there anymore, completely gone, diminished. I think it is that you literally forget. You forget that you've done these videos. This is why we have the multiple canceled orders, as always, because you couldn't even hold on to the money. Look how that washed out. That's a laser projector sitting right up on top of the screen. It washed out right along with the house paint, completely washed out. That's not even red. Your hoodie literally is producing a higher red than your screen sitting behind you right now. See that moving back and forth? If you play, anybody here play poker? So you know that when people basically, when they start, things don't go well for them, that's why they wear the dark sunglasses, because some people give up a little too much information. Even with dark sunglasses, they still scratch their forehead, or they rub their nose a little bit, or they run their fingers through their beard, or do something, you know, scratch the side, and then you'll know. He'll give off information. We can read right through and see exactly what he's going through by just how he's reacting. That color should have never washed out that way. That's way too close. This is where he turns the lights out because it got a little darker in there. Maybe he thought if you turn the lights out, then you could pretty much, you're not going to compete with that. And his paint is actually lighter than his, so of course the white levels are definitely going to push you even higher. But the fact it's still maintaining the contrast. At one point he had a red light on, and the red light was pointed in this direction. You'll see when you go farther back in the video, you'll see a red lamp there. He was trying to wash out this really bad and keep his screen looking nice, but it didn't work at all. Even fiddling with the camera a little bit. So basically he kept touching the camera, kept touching it over and over again. At one point he knocked it completely off the stand. That is pretty jacked up. And just look at that. And this is a history. This is a history. Jamie has a history of doing this, and I'll show you why he has a history. This is Network Gray 773. No, sorry. This is the bare silver screen versus the personal mix. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to tell you he's been doing this for a while. I'll show you. See this? I told you. Running the same line to you over and over and over again. Exact same line, same video. He picks and chooses what videos he's going to be to get away with, which one's going to work best with him. That's what he does. We caught him here 2 years ago, doing the same thing with bare silver screen versus the personal mix. And then here, same video, caught again with the Network Gray 773 versus the Cinemax. All right, well, that's basically about it. There's nothing more to say on this. Jamie, in this short time, we got a chance to talk about you. We were able to expose you once again of basically having products on your website that clearly match house paint. As we can see right here, you are matching the house paint perfectly. These are videos that customers can't find, and they will go searching for them, and they will find that they cannot find these. They will directly go to your website, and they will see that your images are matching Google at the end of the day. That you have fake demonstrations, that your product specification sheets are extremely weak, there's no real information on it whatsoever, and that your shipping policies are clearly designed to steal from the customers once they make purchases off your site. And they're definitely going to come back to the blacklist. They're going to come back and do their research, which they should be doing. They also notice you have no test demonstrations anywhere on your page, and all your customers sit in dark environments just like you. That is a crying shame. That's the ingredients for the Metallica Mix 2.0. That's the ingredients. That's before the video went missing. That shows you how to make his products. All his products are actually made exactly the same way. But now, since we found out about Network Gray 773, that pretty much does it without adding any black paint, because this one you would have to add black paint into it. This one, the Network Gray, you don't have to. Just take it right off the shelf. That's what makes that so interesting, because as I told you before, that doesn't even require you to add anything to it. You can literally just slide it off a shelf and do the exact same thing. Sorry about that. I just popped completely out of that video. Now, If you ever sits there and says, hey, I've never ever given away paint for free, well, explain this right here. Please explain in this video. I'm curious how that someone walked into your house, made free screen paint product, and named it after it was you. That wasn't you in the video at all, period? That was not you at all? Okay, well, we're gonna go with it. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna let somebody walk into my apartment or my house to basically do a video and show them how to make free black paint. Like, literally, who in their right mind is gonna do that? No, that was him. This is way back, like I said, when he gave his products away for free. What you don't know, and those you don't know, if you don't know Jamie did give away free screen paint products for free. This is one of his tutorial videos, among many, that were all deleted and removed off his account so no one can find them. But we got our hands on that one. And that's why he gets so heated and upset. One other thing too, Jamie, I have to add real quick. First things first, you made these videos. And no one put a gun to your head. No one forced you to make these videos. You willingly made all those videos. So, question we have here is, why are you so upset every time we show up one of these videos? Why do you get so triggered? Why do you get so angry? Because we show up one of these videos. Unless these videos are showing something that you don't want people to see at the end of the day. You don't want people to know about these videos. And keep in mind, you made these videos to back your product. And now you get upset anytime someone shows up on these videos. That screams guilt. At the end of the day, that's what it screams, guilt. And that you actually are a person that are scamming people out of products that, again, customers can go out and do it themselves. All right, well, that being said, we're done here. Jamie, there's nothing more to talk about. So I got to get back to work. I'll see you in court soon. All right, gotta go, and God bless.